Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. You're here because you want to know the secrets to learning English. Okay. First, I want to get rid of a myth. Accents. I keep hearing teachers on YouTube, people say you've got to learn how to speak with an English accent or an American accent or Australian accent. That's not true. If you want to communicate, you need to learn the language. Right? The idea is to be understood. You're going to have an accent if you're from any other country that is a non-native speaking English language. All right? You're going to have a Vietnamese accent if you were born and raised in Vietnam, or Chinese accent, or you're going to have a Tasmanian accent, which I'll get to in a second. Don't worry about having accents. Worry about being clear in what you're trying to say. Okay? That's just as simple as it gets. My friend John, he's from Tasmania. He used to come to my restaurant and we'd have a chit chat, talk and everything, and he'd be talking away and I'd be like, oh man, what are you saying? What are you saying? John, you have such a strong accent. I only understand every second or third word. He looks at me and he says, I don't have an accent. You have an accent. I was like, oh, fair enough. Okay, I get it. All right, that's the point. Learning to communicate has nothing to do. There are people in villages and English-speaking villages that I try to speak with and I can't understand what they're saying. They have different dialects, okay, different accents. That's the way it is. So, secrets to communicating. Number one secret is you don't learn a language, you acquire a language. What do I mean by that? Okay, let me give you an example. Do you know anybody that went to grade 1 in your school or even kindergarten and couldn't speak the language, the local language? I think not, right? They didn't learn out of a book. They didn't learn grammar structures. How did they learn to speak? They acquired the language through their parents, through their grandparents, relatives, friends, neighborhood, babysitters, whatever it was, whoever it was, they gradually built up the language through exposure and practice, okay? Imagine you want to be a football player. You can watch all the games you want. You can study all the playbooks you want. But are you going to be a great player if you don't actually get out on the field and practice? No, you're not, right? It's repetition and practice and exposure, okay? So that's the first secret. Don't worry about learning the grammar right now. Learn the vocab, learn the words, be exposed to the language so you can naturally acquire it, okay? Secret number 2. You need to build up your vocabulary, okay? Example, I moved to Indonesia a few years ago. I didn't know the language. I'd get in the taxi, one day I'd get to work and it was 60,000. The next day it was 120,000. Then it would be 200,000 and then back down to 100,000. I'd be like, no, you need to go left. No, go back. Come back. No, you're going the wrong way. You're going the wrong way. Oh, I don't understand English. I don't understand English. So, I decided to learn some vocab. Kiri, kanan, terus, kembali. Left, right, straight, go back, come back, right? Kamu, saya mau kiri, terus, kanan, ya. All of a sudden, everything started getting normal again. It was always 120 to get to work, right? You got to build up that vocab in order to do basic communication. Once you build up that vocabulary, then you can start learning the structures and how to put sentences together and build on that. But you need to start somewhere, okay? It's no different. You want to be a computer programmer. You got to know computer language. You got to know what a hard drive is and one of those. Exactly, right? You want to be a doctor, you need to know all the words and the terminologies for everything that happens in your body, all the body parts. If you don't know it, it's pretty hard to understand what you're reading, right? You want to learn the guitar, you need to learn what a pick is and what the strings are and how to tune and an E note and a G note you have to learn the vocab first. You know basic language and you go out into the street, smoke, fire, baby. They all look up. Oh, the building's burning down. We got to save some people. Huh? Pretty simple, right? Big hero. I knew 3 words. It's as simple as that. You need to build vocabulary. All right. So, the third secret to learning, and you hear it a lot, but it's not as easily done, easily accomplished. Immersion, okay? Now, I understand most of you are not going to have the opportunity to go live in Australia or America or England or the country that you choose. That doesn't mean you can't learn. There's no excuse. If you want to learn it, you can learn it. But what you got to do is you've got to find a way to make it interesting, okay? Pick books that you like. You can always find the English translation. Cartoons, shows that you like. Watch them in English translation. Watch English shows. Use your local language as subtitles on the bottom to start learning body language, and then watch it again without the subtitles. You can go on YouTube. You can get anything you want there. Of course you can. You can. Gaming. I've got kids that come in and they've never gone to school. Not school, but they've never gone to an English language center before. They've never read an English book, but yet they can communicate. How is that? Oh, I game every day. He's texting all the time. So he's learning as he goes, right? He's acquiring the language. Immersion can be many, many things. I've met people, waitresses, waiters in restaurants, and they've got really good spoken English. And it's like, well, what school did you go to? Oh, I never studied. I never finished school. Well, how did that happen? They're around people that speak English all the time. They find ways to immerse themselves in English-speaking environments, all right? So that's a great way to do it. Now, I'm going to give you a little bonus here. The other thing about learning English, and really anything at all, is don't care. Don't give a damn what anybody else thinks. If you put it in your mind that you're going to do something, I'm going to be a football player, I'm going to get to the next level in this video game, you find a way. You practice. You keep working at it. You fail. You make mistakes. Get back up and you do it again, right? If you make mistakes in English, it's great, because that's how you're going to learn to get it right. So if you're worried about other people laughing at you and other people making fun of you and stuff like this, make fun of yourself. I'm the first one that when I make a mistake, I'm laughing at myself, because this gives everybody else nothing. They can laugh with me, but how can you pick on someone who's already laughing at themselves, right? Confidence comes with not worrying about what other people think, right? If you decide that you're going to get here, you're going to get there, and you want to learn something, once you make that decision, the world's going to get out of your way, and you're going to get it. It's all about having the right attitude, self-discipline to do it. Don't think about it, just do it. All right. Now, I'm going to leave you with that. I hope this helps you find the motivation to keep going forward and get what you want. And as always, invest in yourself. See you soon. Bye.